everybody, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the wood shop. So we are back to working on this miter saw station. This is now like part 9, I believe. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with placing some veneer on this thing. If you guys remember last time we made this crazy angle, so we had some veneer left over from the last cabinet, so we're just gonna go ahead and use it on this one. But then we're also gonna be using some Paduke because we want to match those inlays over there on those doors. So we're gonna be doing Paduke on this little angle thing right here, and then just the oak for the rest of it around there. So we're gonna get to working on that right now. Veneer turned out real nice. You got this cool looking design going on right here with the Paduke, and I'm very excited to be able to take this, lift it up, and put it back in place because it's finished. Yeah, now it's going to be officially installed, right? We're going to screw it down and everything like that? We're going to screw it down, yes, and then we're going to start working on the poplar top. So we gotta get all this wood out of here so I can get some more poplar so we can make an amazing top for that cabinet that's sitting over there. So what I'm gonna do is just move all this stuff out of the way and get some poplar. Yeah, I mean it's a huge mess, but I mean you gotta do what you gotta do. We gotta make top. Guys, so we got all of our boards right here laid out. You guys can see how rough that green is inside. So you already know what's about to happen. You already know it's going to be the typical mill drill time. That means through the planer, the joiner, the table saw, the miter box to make sure that these things are perfectly cut so that we can do our 2 separate glue ups because our drum sander is not wide enough to do the entire top for that countertop. You guys remember from last time, it's kind of the similar thing going on, but you know, this one's a little bigger. This one's a little longer than this one, and it's going to be a bit of a challenge. But, you know, everything's a challenge in the shop, so you just gotta do what you gotta do. So we got our two boards right here. We just got them all sanded up and everything. So what we gotta do now is go ahead and just glue these two guys together. Yeah, I'm gonna throw some biscuits in there. It's easy to align it and then just start clamping it and wait for it to dry. So we just got this top all sanded up right here. So right now we're gonna go ahead and just trim those sides up, right? Yeah, I'm gonna square this off and take the track saw, make sure that these sides are perfect so that I can pull my number off of this. And so I can get the measurement of the cabinet and finish this thing off. Guys, so we got the countertop onto the cabinet. So what we have to do now is actually add a extra panel down here so that this isn't gonna sag because of the way that the angle is. I want to reinforce it, make sure it's strong, because as you can see there's a gap right here because the cabinet is kind of sagging. So all we have to do is throw a board under there, reinforce it. So I'm gonna start cutting that right now. So we got that panel right here cut up, and the unfortunate part is that, well, I gotta install the panel, and the only way I can install the panel from the bottom is I could take the whole cabinet out and re-screw it from the underneath, but I don't want to do that. I'm just gonna throw some Kreg screws in because, well, there's gonna be drawers going in and you're not gonna see the Kreg holes. So that's fine. And on the top, what I'm gonna be doing is just countersinking and screwing the panel in right here. So that will make it perfect. And then we'll just keep on going on with the project. Okay, everybody, so as you guys just saw, we went ahead and reinforced this panel right here. So now this arch is all nice and square and also good and sturdy, because as we move on in this build, we're going to be doing lots of crazy stuff with this thing. So what we went ahead and did is we went and built this other part of the miter saw station. We did one on the other side, so we just built another one. It's the little thing right here that closes down, and we'll be putting the aluminum piece on top of there later on. But what we're going to do right now is go ahead and take the router right here, and we're going to cut a big hole right here in the inside to give us access to the bottom of right here, which is going to be absolutely crazy. We're going to see how this turns out. So let's get into it right now. So we finished up with the router right now, so this thing is all perfect. So let me show you what it looks like right now. Oh, there you guys are. So what we did currently is we finished with the router here. So this thing is all perfectly cut out, which means what we have to do next is transition to working on the fence. So we had that piece of aluminum. We're gonna wrap it green as well, just like the other side. So we're gonna get that done, and then after that, we're gonna start working on creating a little bit of like a nice little casing around this whole thing, because we had a full send that router bit, man. We absolutely destroyed that thing, and it left a little bit of burn marks in here and stuff like that. So we're gonna just go ahead and cover that up with some walnut. Should look pretty cool, pretty nice. We'll do some miters as always, but yeah, you know what? We're gonna get to that right now. so we just went ahead and test fitted this piece up right inside here, and it's looking pretty good. We didn't screw it down or nothing, but
it's looking pretty good. What we're gonna be doing now is actually building a border for this with some walnut stock that we have right over here.
So you guys can see these pieces are looking pretty nice. We just laid them out.
We just went ahead and just cut these at 3 1/4 inches. We planed them, we jointed them, we got it all ready and prepped. So what we're gonna do is cut some miters on this thing so that we can finish this thing off.
Guys, we've been doing this insane inlay process, and basically what we're trying to replicate is the rear taillights for a Lamborghini Aventador. I'm gonna put a picture right here, and you guys tell me what you think. Did we replicate it well enough? I don't really know. Basically what we gotta do now is just go ahead and take these off, you know, because we got a little bit of access here.
We got some little spikes going on.
Yeah, we gotta take it over to the router, clean it all up, and then we're gonna do some wet sanding, you know, put some paint on this thing, and we're gonna install it right over there.
No, we're not doing none of that.
Oh, yeah. Well, you guys, I mean, it's
wood, man.
Well,
it's
you know,
wood.
We're gonna get it done right now, so let's go. Everybody, so it's another day out here in the shop. So what we did is we took this frame out of the clamps earlier this morning and we set it inside here, and as you can see, those inlays are looking really nice. But what we're doing right now is something with the reveal. What's going on?
Yeah, so what I'm working on right now is the reveal around the entire frame, because we have 2 frames basically, and I'm going to be clamping both those frames together, bringing them out, screwing them together, and then sanding it, and then putting a nice coat of finish on it to throw right back inside.
Everybody, so we just went ahead, we installed this piece inside of here, so it looks pretty good. I mean, we did that crazy inlay, all those good things, but what we're gonna be doing next for the next part of the build, which is coming up later in about, I don't know, 3 to 4 days, as always, you guys know how it is, but we have to do some crazy like plexiglass thing here. We're gonna be building the frame for it, all kinds of stuff. Let me know what you guys think about that. Leave some comments down below what you think we should be adding into this build as we go throughout the process here.
We'll make it amazing, dude.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be looking nuts. I mean, I think this inlay turned out really nice, very happy with it. Thanks for staying all the way to the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, as always, drop a like down on it, hit that subscribe button, and stay tuned for all the videos. Hit that bell notification there so you don't miss another episode. But just like that, guys, we're gonna roll this outro and get to the next part of the build.